Merry Christmas from Tallinn, Estonia.
I didn't say that bit. Ready? Say it more excited. I'm sorry, camera. Oh. Please don't die.
Better? Alright, let's go. A week and a half ago, we landed in Lithuania and did the Vilnius Christmas Market, and it was incredible. Then just yesterday, we were in Riga, Latvia, and did the Christmas Market there, and it was also nuts. But today,
the biggest and best for almost last, we are in Tallinn, Estonia for what is known as one of Europe's best Christmas markets.
We haven't even been there yet, but the Instagrams look incredible.
I'm so excited. I never thought I would say these words, but it is only -2 today. Basically, I don't need any of this. Could be in my bathers and I'd be fine. Just kidding, it's still very cold. It weirds me out when you can hear a seagull and it's like snowing everywhere. We've made it to the market and it looks amazing. It looks like there's rides and food and shops. Let's go. These are a good idea. I feel like we haven't seen these anywhere else. I think it must be like kids who've written letters to Santa and stuck them on the trees. It's so cute. I like the old ones that have like the red car and the tree on top. They're so festive.
There is a stage here, but it's because they're doing more than just a Christmas festival. The one thing that I really like about Tallinn is they really do so much more than just a market. So there is a jazz festival on right now.
And there's like this gingerbread house competition display exhibit kind of thing that we want to go to. And throughout the town, there's all these courtyards that have been made into like fairytale scenes.
Because there is so much to do here, we did start the day a little bit earlier. This is midday, even though it's a little bit dark.
And the sun's going to set in a few hours probably.
But I think it's time to get a warm drink of some description.
Definitely. She sells strong Glogi. It's 21% alcohol. That's almost a quarter of the drink is alcohol. Thank you. We've been saying it wrong. How do you say thank you in Estonian?
Aitäh.
Aitäh. Wow, first ever glug experience. Apparently Jordan says it's like mulled wine but maybe a bit sweeter. And then she offered us some nuts and raisins to put in it, which I guess is traditional, as well as some oranges. Ooh. It has a very similar taste to mulled wine, but maybe a bit sweeter and a bit fruitier. I like the Christmas cup. It's like a sweater. Already so impressed by this market. It has a few things that we haven't seen before, like all of these tables that are covered and a bunch of heaters throughout to keep everyone warm. And there's so much more food than we've seen, I feel like. Lots of little pancakey looking things, so maybe we'll get some of them later. And a sausage and some potatoes, and more Glogi and gingerbread man. Yes, good plan.
So we're actually combining two traditional drinks here. The glog is the traditional like glühwein, the kind of Finnish Estonian version of glühwein and mulled wine. But the liquor that's used in it is actually Varna Tallinn, which is its own liquor, which is only found here in Estonia. So we're kind of putting the two together, spinning it into a Christmas theme. This is like a proper Tallinn Estonian drink. I think the Varna Tallinn is kind of like the black balsam we had in Riga, like the equivalent sort of homemade or country-made liquor that's kind of the one that you try when you're there. Oh, strong. Oh yeah, really nice. Strong, Christmassy. Really tasty, it's great.
One really cool fact I learned is that Tallinn is actually the site of the first displayed Christmas tree. So all the way back in 1441, I think it was, they had the first Christmas tree on display in this town hall, which means on this very first European Christmas market adventure, we have seen the site of the first displayed Christmas market, and in Riga, we saw the site of the first ever decorated Christmas tree. That's pretty good for the first ever Christmas market experience. 2 for 2. Christmas tree. Out of the 3, I think my favourite one's the Riga one. There's something about just the classic red and gold and green tree that just screams Christmas. This one's pretty cool too. Santa, turn around, Santa. Come here to me.
Kids welcome here, but that also says, come here to me.
He's going in the Indian restaurant. Doesn't he have work to do? It's only like a couple of days till Christmas.
So like we said, Tallinn has so much more than just a Christmas market, and apparently just off this market there are different courtyards that are made to look like fairy tales and Disney things. So we're going to try and find at least a couple of those. We'll start right here.
Not 100% sure. I think that square was going for Aladdin because I know that that was one of the themes. Hoping to find like a Beauty and the Beast or a Cinderella next. I feel a little bit let down by these courtyards because on the website it was sold as this like sensory overload, like there'd be music playing, all of these Disney-esque things, and you'd know which courtyard was meant to be which Disney movie. But this one literally has some roses up the stairs and that's it. It's pretty, but I feel like I was oversold and underdelivered. I'm gonna look up the next one. I feel like give it 3 chances. Next one will be the decider. What's this meant to be? What's a fox in? It might get better later in the year or even later in the night, but now I think we're gonna warm up and walk around a whole bunch of gingerbread houses. Oh, hiccups.
That was pretty disappointing. I feel like it's a really good idea and it can be done really well, but not great execution.
And every year they have a different theme. This year's is architecture, and some of the stuff we can already see is nuts. Oh, the only rule the only rule is that everything has to be made out of gingerbread dough. That means everything's edible. Just 2, please. 300 kilos. Pretty cool. It's very like fantasy.
That was really intense. I think my winner is the house that we saw at the beginning. I think it was number 12. That was so intricate and detailed. I loved it.
That one's so impressive and so Christmassy because it's like a proper gingerbread house. But I really like number 20, the like fantasy themed one.
Yeah, that
so
was
it's really
cool.
creative.
And we got some to try. Gingerbread.
Tastes like gingerbread.
A bit more crunchy than I thought it was going to be.
I feel like this is gingerbread that you would make to deliberately make something with.
Yeah.
I like gingerbread a bit softer if I'm eating it.
Yeah, speaking of eating, we are heading back to the market now because we want to get some food.
Potatoes or potato pancakes maybe for me. Or dumplings or sausage.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get
Or
another
pancakes. Get one of the hot dogs, yeah, and 2 of the glog. Yes, please.
This is the real style that I wanted in the last market, but I cheaped out. It is €9, so it's not cheap, but it's monstrous. Not hot. And good. We also got some more oogie. Got some more glog. Oogie's not very close. To wash it all down. I'm a happy boy.
Might I try some?
Sure.
It's okay. Tastes like a hot dog. I want chips. Could we please get 2 of the glue?
Yeah, which one? The classic one or one Italian? This is stronger one.
Stronger or stronger?
Alright, do you want the small or the large one? This is the difference between them.
My favourite thing of the night just happened. Bought some potatoes to have, and the lovely server was like, "Oh, there's some fruit and lemon and nuts for your drink, and some pumpkin for the potatoes." And Jordan put pumpkin in his drink. How does it taste? Soupish?
I think my brain kind of short-circuited, but people do like pumpkin spice lattes, right? And that's a drink, so it's pumpkin wine. Beaten by the weather a little bit. It's pretty cold.
Definitely karma got us after bragging that it's only -2 today.
Yeah, the wind came out. The wind was crazy.
I'm so excited though to go out tomorrow and check out everything Tallinn and Estonia because the city is so pretty. There's so much we walked by that we were like, nope, try not to go in.
Literally closing our eyes past cool buildings. Just like, oh, experience it all tomorrow. Keep it fresh.
Let's go warm up.
Yeah.
That's a good welcome to Tallinn. Rubbed his nose and then had a heart attack that it was one of those people who just dresses up as a statue. Getting ready these days has included one thing I didn't think it ever would, a plastic bag. Because both of us still have holes in our shoes, we put these on in between socks to hope it acts as waterproofing. Kinda does.
Doesn't.